Hello, students. Welcome again to our next edition of Maximize Your Time at Home. This series is particularly geared towards things that you can be doing while you're at home over the summer. I know for many of you, your internships were canceled, but we've got other great opportunities for you. And today, to share with us, we have Sonya Snellenberger, who is the Director of Talent Initiatives for the Northeast Indiana Regional Partnership. And she's going to talk to us a little bit about some great opportunities for you guys this summer to be able to work on skills and continue to grow. Sonya, welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself and the program.
Thank you. Happy to be here. Yep, so like Cindy said, I'm Sonya Snellenberger and I work for Northeast Indiana Regional Partnership, and we are an economic development nonprofit, which probably doesn't mean much to many people, but what we focus on my team is really ensuring that students like yourselves have opportunities to find jobs post-graduation or credentialing or whatever that may look like. So really kind of creating those pipelines between the education system and employers. So one of the things that I work on is creating high quality internships around the region, and like Cindy said, many of them have unfortunately been canceled this year, but we still want to move the work forward for the students. And so one of the things that I do, like
Sonya, looks like we got a little bit of a lag. Sonya? Well, folks, looks like we have a little bit of a technical problem, which is not to be unexpected. I think everybody in the world is on Zoom today. There she is.
Well, nothing like working from home and losing your internet, right?
I was just telling the students, I said, well, this has pretty much been I was in a meeting before this that actually ran late because of the same issue of technology coming in and out and people's bandwidth coming in and out.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody in the whole world must be on the internet right now.
I think so. Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
These things happen. So
right.
This is the new norm. So I think where I had left off was that we have a 6-session series that we open up to any intern in the region to attend. They will be virtual. That being said, while they're typically geared towards interns, this year we know that so many students lost their internship due to just changes within organizations. And so we're really encouraging any student in Northeast Indiana to attend the sessions. And so you can see here on the slide, we have these 6 sessions. They're very skill-based, and so we ask I don't teach anything. We ask community leaders from Northeast Indiana to lead these sessions, and so just a really quick overview of what these are. The Clifton Strengths Finder assessment is led by strengths coaches here in Northeast Indiana. You'll get a free link for an assessment code, which is awesome because that's going to save you $15, and you can keep those assessment results for the rest of your life. But really coaches coming in and training on a variety of topics on how you utilize your strengths in the workplace as an intern, but also when you receive full-time employment. Addressing your implicit bias, which is important, making sure that we understand how we approach the world, not just in the workplace, but everywhere. Lessons from leaders is one that's going to be really focused on career trajectory. So speaking to a variety of different leaders, from C-suite executives to those who are in full-time employment for maybe 5 to 10 years at this point. So really what that next step is for you, talking about how do you get to where you want to go. Brett Gauger, who's awesome, is leading our LinkedIn training this year and really talking about how your network can be your net worth. He has a really interesting perspective on utilizing LinkedIn for job searches, recommendations, internships. And then financial literacy is so important. We hosted a session last year just on budgeting, but this year we're really focusing on when you get that first job, how do you know that you have all of the resources you need before you start? So are you making the right salary? Do you know what a 401k is? Do you know how much your benefits are going to cost you? Do you need their benefits until now or when you're 26? So that'll be really good. And then we're hoping this year, fingers crossed, to end our series in person at Parkview Miro Center for National Intern Day, where we can really celebrate all of you. Yep, and that's a quick overview just of what we do. Like I said, we're welcoming any student. All you have to do is sign up via Eventbrite, which then you'll receive the links for the sessions closer to the sessions. These start on June 11th and then run through July 30th. So they're always on Thursdays from 3 to 4:30. Chances are they're not lasting till 4:30. We would not bore you for an hour and a half virtually, but we wanted to make sure that there was enough time to work through any internet kinks, any questions and answers that we may need to provide. So just making sure there's enough time.
Great. Well, I will be sharing this video with students, and I'll make sure I have the link there as well.
Okay.
So who can attend? Anybody? I mean, even freshmen or incoming students?
Yes, we would love to have incoming students, freshmen. If you're considering getting an internship, you know, maybe not this summer, later on, we would love to have you. And
Great.
it's free. It's free. It is free.
Free, the magic word.
Yes.
Great. And also too, Sonia, tell us a little bit, don't you have internships posted on the Northeast Indiana partnership website as well?
We do. So we partner with indianaintern.net to provide so that internship opportunities from our region come onto our jobs portal on our website. So, and we just recently cleaned that up with Indiana Intern. So of course, as you can imagine, sometimes there's a little lag there, but we have seen that employers who were a little unsure of hosting internships this summer have now decided, yes, it's possible. So if you are still looking, I would suggest using the service that you all have at Indiana Tech, but also Indiana Intern, and looking at our website. The other thing too, you know, I have seen, if you have LinkedIn and you have some training on that, I have seen some opportunities out there. And so, yeah, just getting creative on different ways to find these opportunities.
Yeah, I think we just downloaded 37 internships yesterday from Indiana Intern into Warrior Jobs. So other folks who don't use Indiana Intern post internships there as well on your site?
Say that one more time, Cindy.
Do you have employers who are not going through Indiana Intern post internships on your site?
Yes, we do. So there
So
may
another
be
resource.
Yep, there may be opportunities or on there that were not on Indiana Intern that have come through. We do find that most of them come through Indiana Intern, but there may be a couple sprinkled in there that you wouldn't see elsewhere.
Right, right. And it may be that there are some employers there that aren't in Warrior Jobs, so it would be another avenue. Want to try to get as many different places to find internships as they can.
Yes, I understand. I do think though, Cindy, just, you know, from my own perspective, for those of you who maybe lost your summer internship and now are focusing on just what we may call summer work, which is fine, is that, you know, look this summer, really spend your time this summer at your summer job, figuring out what are those transferable skills. So, you know, I started 16 years ago at Dairy Queen, and I worked, my first job taught me a lot of really transferable skills that were really the foundation for what I use today: customer service, speaking to,
Yes.
I'm an introvert, so speaking to people that I don't know is really a crucial skill for me. Start thinking about those things in your summer work that are really those transferable skills that you can use later when you're in maybe an internship of a path that you desire a little more, or first-time employment. Super important.
Yeah. Oh, great advice. And it's working on those soft skills too. Or even just knowing how to, and employers want to know, how to show up on time to work, that if you get promoted to, manager of the Dairy Queen on Saturdays, that you've been seen as a leader. So I think,
Yes,
right, a lot of opportunities this summer.
definitely.
Yes, and we are getting ready here in the Career Center, getting ready to launch our Parker Dewey site. Students will be hearing more about this, but Parker Dewey offers micro internships that are done remotely, and they're paid positions. So we're excited to kind of roll out Parker Dewey as another opportunity. Usually the projects are anywhere from 5 hours to 40 hours, so it's not a huge summer-long commitment, but it does give you an opportunity to work on some skills. And it sounds like all the topics that you have for this summer are some great topics. Sonya, really impressed with some of the topics, especially the addressing implicit bias. I think I'm so thrilled to see you have that topic listed as well.
Yeah, that's a new one for us this year. So not that
Yeah.
we necessarily repeat sessions, but sometimes we dig a little deeper into topics. We have never had this topic before. So this will be really, really great, I think.
Yes, yes. Great. Well, thank you so much, Sonya, for being with us today and for telling us a little bit about the Summer Professional Development Series. Those of you who weren't able to join us live, we will be sending the recording out along with a link to register for the events. And we hope you will join us tomorrow. You'll see Sonya's smiling face with us tomorrow. We have our prize awards that we'll be presenting tomorrow for our Intern of the Year and our other annual awards. And then on Friday, we have, I believe it's Caleb with the Win, who can talk a little bit about what the Warrior Information Network can do for students and versus what the Career Center can do for students. Sometimes people get a little confused about our roles, so we're going to clarify that a little bit on Friday. Again, Sonya, thanks for being with us, and we hope to have you back on soon.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.